Got another episode for you. Just walked in the shop. I've got 2 weeks off. First thing I see when I walk in. Look at that. What in the hell? I don't know. I'm guessing maybe I might have pinched a tube or something. I'm about to, I guess, air it up and see what the hell is going on with this sucker. Like I said, they do have tubes inside of it. So, damn. Well, I got 2 weeks off to mess with it, get this sucker going. Got a lot to do. I got a whole lot of bushings. Let's see, let's walk back over here. Got our limit straps in, wide open design. They are, what is it, quadruple layered, grade 8 metal clips for it to bolt to. And then I got a whole bunch of these. I can crack one open. Got a whole bunch of those. So I'm going to build me probably 4 foot wide electronic steps for this truck. We're going to see how that goes. As per usual, first time building all this shit, so I'm going to learn today. Heading back off to Houston. Got to go pick up 2 4x8 sheets of Lexan. They're going to be a little over 200 a piece. I'm going to be using that to encase the motor and also put on the roll bar setup for the bed of the truck to cover up the radiator. That way we keep all that mud out the little fins of that radiator. Keep everything working like it should. Got about a hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive without traffic. We'll see how it goes. But, yep, gonna be encasing it, and the top's gonna be kind of like a box lid, and gonna work as a snorkel. That way the mud can't go up into it. You know what I mean? It won't be suffocated, but it'll have a gap all around the top lid where the mud won't be able to get up into it, but it'll still be able to suck in that air. So I made it to Baytown Buc-ee's. Got all my metal loaded up. Got, what, $1,500 worth? I want to say somewhere around there. Went down to a place called, let's see, Triple S Steel Supply. See how well y'all can see that. Sergio Rodriguez. He's a sales associate that helped me. He did an awesome job. Cut me a hell of a deal on everything. No complaints, at least from him. People loading it though, I had some issues with that, but as far as sales and the price of everything, he just knocked out the park. He saved me hundreds of dollars. Let's see, flip this sucker around. All 1 3/4 tubing, got a bunch of angle iron. It's 1/8" wall steel tubing. Got 2 sheets of steel, one's 1/4 inch, one's 1/8 inch. And they are 24-foot sections of tubing, but I had them cut off the 4-foot section, that way I could haul it on my 18-foot trailer. But loading up the Weiss 4Runner now, about to head on back on to Beaumont. Go run inside, go grab me something from Buc-ee's. Back to work. Gotta unload all this metal. Got the wife and sister-in-law taking care of that grass. And I'm about to have all the fun over here. By the way, got some new lug nuts for an 18-wheeler. They're 1 inch, but they work. I gotta replace that one bolt at the bottom, that one stud. But shoot, they look pretty snazzy. A lot better than those. Woo boy. What y'all doing? Day 2 at Buc-ee's. Halfway there, got the old hoopty with me today. I can fit a full 4x8 sheet in there. Round for you. Oh Oh, you know what? I lost the truck. Well, I'll show y'all next time we go to load the sucker in. Just made it to Regal Glass in Houston off of Chimney Rock. Gonna go pick up 2 sheets of Lexan, 1/4 inch, 4x8 sheets. Be enough to do the motor and the roll bar setup in the back. I'll go ahead and get a video of the receipt if I can. That way you get the actual name of it, going rate, and the name of the company in case you want to order it or something. Okay, just got it. Got 2 1/4 inch sheets loaded up. See if I can't get it in the video. What it's called. This is supposed to be UV protected also. Same price as regular Lexan. But it's not supposed to yellow at all. We'll see how well it works. 2 4x8 sheets. Like I said, 1/4 inch thick. Ought to work pretty well. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Mill Made. Today we're going to be working on the hydraulic ram steer. Here's our double-ended hydraulic ram we're going to be using. It's going to get mounted up in the front end. I have a whole bracket set up for it. It's a CNC fab bracket. So I just got to line everything up according to how it's supposed to sit and then adjust it where I need it, tack it in place. Connect the rams to the buttons and get everything lined up, then I'll fully load it all out. Once that's complete, I've got to do another pass around all my limit strap points. Everything's been just kind of like a heavy tack. So I got to do the limit strap points, fully wet off those, do the same thing for the rear. Also, I need to put more nitrogen back in the front shocks, even though everything's bottomed out right now. We're going to add enough nitrogen to where I can have 8 inches of shaft showing, because originally that's the ride height that I want it to be at. That way I have 8 inches to travel up and down. Once I have it at 8 inches of shaft showing, I'll be able to start working on the front sway bar linkage. Luckily I'll be able to disconnect the sway bar and pull it off if need be for daily driving, off-road, and whichever I decide to do. I've heard that it rides rougher with the front sway bar linkage hooked up. So that's just going to be a preference thing. Once they get it street legal, I may want to have the front sway bar hooked up, go off-road, and I may want to have it taken off just to be safe. Like I said, luckily it'll all unbolt, so if I go ahead and fab it up now, paint it, it'll be good to go, and I can just take it off when need be. Let's see. Also got 1/4 inch steel, actually the tripod's sitting on top of right now on the trailer. I was able to move that around a good bit, but the 1/8 inch steel that I have on this back or on the sidewall over here, I could pick that up and get that in the shop. 1/4 inch, double the weight I was having hell, and I was exhausted that day unloading the whole trailer's worth. So with my plasma cutter coming in today, I'll be able to start cutting on the 1/4 inch sheet of metal. That 1/4 inch sheet of metal, we're going to build a bracket that's going to go up in the center section of the subframe. That center section of the subframe where that's going to be welded into, I'm going to have my brackets for the electric studs I'm building. I already have the brackets built. I had hell with it, and I realized I messed up. So I got to pop those brackets back out. I didn't weld them. I just kind of pushed up in there. Pop those out, kind of redo them a little bit, put the plate in place, weld that, then weld my brackets to the plate to where the pivot point is outside the frame. That way I have full pivot up and down. Because right now with it recessed into the frame, it actually pivots up a little bit and it'll hit the frame. Pivots down a little bit, hits the frame. So I'd have a lot shorter stroke with it inside the frame. If I need to hang outside the frame and have more of a stroke up and down. I believe that's all we've got for right now. Like I said, I got that plasma cutter coming in today, and I'll be using that for the center plates, and eventually I'll be getting some cardboard. Once I get the cardboard, I'm going to go ahead and make a big old template, and I'm going to build me a custom front bumper for it. And probably try to do the same matching headlights in it maybe. That's the plan we got for right now. We'll see how it goes. I've got all my plexiglass and everything else. Not plexiglass. I can't remember the name of it. It's not plexi, but it's similar. That's what I'm going to be using to cover the motor. And I've got all my angle iron for that too. So that's something else I'll be working on probably tomorrow or something. I just want to get the front end knocked out because we've got like 7 days of rain. And this is the front end of the shop, and I'd rather not get rained on or struck by lightning or nothing like that while working on the front end. So we'll see what all we get knocked out today. Got to use some plasma cutter for the first time. Didn't turn out too bad. That's going to be fitting up in that pocket right there. I just got to grind off the edges and kind of clean up a little bit. Fit her snug, tack her, weld her up. That way I can mount my brackets for the steps. So this is what I've been working on and off. I plan on staying up tonight, try to get more knocked out. They do have some interior fin bracing you can add up in it. I'm gonna have to trim it, make it all fit right, but I've been knocking it out. May not be the best welds in the world, but enough to get by. Got my big old ram right there on the ground. Thing's scorching hot, burnt the hell out of myself last night. So as soon as it's done cooling off, I'll fit everything up, double check it. See how everything fits. Got the bourbon loaded up. Got the bottle of 75-25 loaded up in the back. About to go down to Coastal Welding Supply. We'll get a refilled bottle. Be ready for the weekend. Appreciate it.